Hello everyone, my name is Muiwa Adedayo. I am a lecturer. I am also an educational neuroscientist. I'm the president of EduBrainix Educational Neuroscience Institute. And lest I forget, I'm also an international author. I published 6 books. This is one of my books that was published in America. So presently, there is a concept that I am here to introduce to my global audience, and it is called Masterclass in Educational Neuroscience. Neuroscience is the in thing in the world today. It is presently transforming almost all disciplines, and education is not an exception. Educational neuroscience is the #1 factor in global education. If you go to United States, the US, the UK, the OECD countries, and other advanced economies of the world, educational neuroscience is the key thing. So, but in Africa, we just discovered that there is no tertiary institution presently as I speak to you, and according to Google research and informational interviews that we've conducted, there is no tertiary institution on the continent that presently or that currently offers educational neuroscience. So the topic is, we have about 24 topics. See, say it. 24 topics, which at the end of the training, if you do well, if you pass, we're going to really award you a certificate in educational neuroscience. So it is important that if you are a school owner, if you're a parent, if you are an educator, if you're a student of education in either college of education or the university, I'm going to really implore you to register for this course. The link will be provided on how to really get in touch with us. So today's topic is simply educational neuroscience. You can see it, how dopamine enhances effective teaching. How dopamine enhances effective teaching. If you're very maybe observant, you discover that most of the items on the internet has to do with dopamine. Dopamine nation, the neuromeat, dopamine this and dopamine fasting, dopamine detox. So what I've decided to do today is just to really link the connection between dopamine and education, dopamine and effective teaching. So I have some items written on the board that I want to really give you a little inkling. But if you register for the course, you get a kind of a universe of information regarding dopamine. Simply, dopamine is one of the monoamine neurotransmitters. The monoamine transmitters consist of dopamine, the norepinephrine, and serotonin. So dopamine is one of them. And secondly, it is a leading neuromodulator. It means that that if it is released in a particular part of the brain, that it can have other effect in other parts of the brain. That is a neuromodulator. Then it is released, it is manufactured by a subcortical organ called the VTA. The VTA stands for ventral tegmental area, and it is distributed to the prefrontal cortex, to the striatum, to the nucleus accumbens, etc. Then another thing is that dopamine is what? Is a neurotransmitter of motivation. It is a neurotransmitter of pursuit. It is a neurotransmitter of pleasure. Whenever you engage in a thing that gives you happiness, that gives you joy, don't forget that your brain, those dopamine neurons, release dopamine in your brain that actually makes you feel joyful. Then it is a neurotransmitter of reward. For example, when you eat something, a meal that is so delicious, whenever you do well in your exams, whenever you're married, you're having sex, dopamine is released in your nervous system. And then we have dopamine neurons. The dopamine neurons, we have there's something in the brain that is called as a portion in the brain that is referred to as the brain reward system. It is located, if you look at this, look at the image of this brain, it is located almost here, the midbrain. Yes, the midbrain. So whenever we do anything that gives us pleasure, that excites us, do not forget that it is the role of the brain reward system to release dopamine and other related neurotransmitters. And then, what is the connection? The question becomes, what is the connection between dopamine and what? Effective teaching, which is the cross of this video. Then simply, I've divided dopamine into two. Okay, there's something I call the abstract dopamine and the concrete dopamine. So as a neuroeducator, we are going to really reveal to you how to really explore dopamine, okay, to achieve effective teaching in the classroom. For example, there are some teachers, okay, if they want to really motivate their students to be committed to whatever topic they are teaching, okay, you can say that I'm going to give you a classwork now, and whoever gets it, what I'm going to do is that there's a gift for that student. And how do you apply, okay, the dopamine principle? You discover that almost all the students will start, okay, they'll pay attention to what you're teaching them, and will start working, okay, stretching themselves in order to be the one, okay, that will win that gift. So let's say there's a student, okay, who later, okay, after evaluation discovered that one of the students actually got the highest. All you need to do is this: you can give the person, okay, just a gift. Maybe if you have a very fine pen, you can give it, okay, to the student. Then on other occasions, you don't need to really, you have to be creative. You can even ask all the students to actually stand up. That whoever scored the highest, that you want all the students to clap for him or to clap for her. So that is the difference between what abstract dopamine has to do with, okay, things that are gifting somebody, rewarding somebody, okay, abstractly. You can even tell the person that, look, you are extremely intelligent, that you're going to really make it in life, okay. Such statements, okay, will do what? Will release dopamine in the student's kind of nervous system. Or you can give the person a tip, maybe $20 or 100 naira, just to appreciate that student. So these are different ways of doing what? Of applying, okay, the dopamine principle or the dopamine theory, okay, towards achieving effective teaching. There are different ideas that we're going to really reveal to individuals who register for our masterclass. Okay, those ideas will help the participant, or will help participants become more effective, okay, in the classroom. And one other thing is this: that dopamine too is what? It enhances what is called a long-term memory. That, do not forget, I've told us that we have dopamine neurons. So this is an image, okay, of a neuron, okay, and this this is the presynaptic neuron, while this is the postsynaptic neuron. So the content here, the gap between the first neuron and the second one is called, okay, a synapse. So it is between that empty space that dopamine is actually released from one neuron to the other, and this excites, okay, the individual. It makes us happy. It makes us feel rewarded. Okay, it fulfills us. So using the dopamine principle will help individuals, okay, become effective teachers, okay, educators in the education industry. So I really want to thank you for your time. Please do not forget to share this video. If you have any question, there's a link that I've added to this video. Make sure that you drop the question. I will definitely respond to your questions. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the next video.